Hey guys, V8's here with another video review. Up for review today we have the highly anticipated release from Sideshow Collectibles, which is a follow-up to their original Doctor Doom premium format, Doctor Doom Legendary Scale figure. Let's start by looking at the box. If you've bought a Legendary Scale figure before, you know that the boxes are pretty much simplistic. We can only see the Doctor Doom script on the box. One thing to mention though, in previous Legendary Scale releases, they usually have a nice luxurious silk-like material that covers the inner box. It is missing from this release. The statue comes in two boxes. The first box contains the base, the head and the upper torso along with his cloak. The second box contains the lower body, hands, both masks and the holder. Before we start with assembly, there's a word of caution. The statue is really big, and it'll be ideal if you assemble him in the spot you intend to display him in. To begin assembly, first you insert the lower body into the base, then you attach the upper torso. After that you will affix the belt and the gun holster. Then you attach the left hand and followed by the right hand. Both attached via magnets, so it's pretty straightforward. Next you position the hood and then you attach the head, again via magnet. At this point you will attach the cloak and insert the pins into the costume. After that you would attach the chosen mask if that's the display option you want to go with. Then insert the gun into the holster and you're done. Once you've completed assembly, you will have to choose between three different display options. The first being Doom without any mask, displaying his legendary scarred face. Then you can choose either of both mask sets that have been included. So on with the review. This statue from the get-go had huge shoes to fill because it was a follow-up to Sideshow's legendary Doctor Doom premium format. The statue is mixed media, so the costume is made out of cloth, so is the cape. The statue has a striking presence because it's huge. I have a number of legendary scale statues in my collection, and this towers over all of them. If you thought that the Iron Man Mark 7 legendary scale was tall, then guess again, this one is taller. It measures just about 4 feet tall, so it will draw attention in your collection, and rightly so. The statue depicts Doom standing on a cornerstone in his castle. Lovely work on the base. The armor is a bit different than the premium format. They've done some changes in terms of the overall look, but it still is Doctor Doom, and it's recognizable immediately. The MSRP on the statue is about $2,000. There is no fixed edition size yet, so it's still available. I'm not sure how big of an edition size Sideshow wants to go with this character, because I'm sure it's not cheap to build. But if you have the money, then this is one of the best representations of the character in this scale. So what are my favorite parts about the statue? I have to mention the base is a really amazing piece of art. The amount of detail that has gone into representing the corner uh, side of his castle is simply amazing and really works well with the character. The other part that I'm really fond of is the overall look and presence of the statue. It is huge and has a demanding presence that will not go unnoticed. And last but not least, I want to mention the addition of the second mask holder is a welcome addition, and I think Sideshow should do more of this with even the smaller formats. Oh boy, now we get to the parts that I don't like. First, I have to mention that while I appreciate the fact that Sideshow upgraded their foam that they use for packing, the way the statue is packed made it prone to breakages. This statue that we see actually is my second, because the first one arrived broken and Sideshow had to replace it. Now, when you open up a $2,000 statue and you find it broken, that is not a happy feeling, especially if you're international and you had to pay customs for it. Between myself and a friend of mine, Tony, he also receives a statue so broken. So that means that there is a definite problem with packaging, and with a $2,000 statue, that is not the first feeling you want to be hit with upon opening up the statue. The next unfortunate issue you have to deal with is quality control. Unfortunately, Sideshow really dropped the bomb on this one. The first one I had a lot of scuffs all around the statue, to the effect that I had to destroy the entire statue and get a replacement. And to be honest, it is not what you would expect. Glue marks everywhere, paint scuffs, paint chips, simply astonishing given the limited edition of production that this statue would be produced in, and these glaring quality control issues, especially at this price point. I mean, I've had premium formats that were flawless, so why is Sideshow unable to turn out good examples of these to us collectors is beyond me. Expanding on the quality control issues are the paint applications. Now, the armor that's been portrayed here is painted metallic look, but unfortunately it does not come off well. It comes off more gray than metallic, and I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like the guys at the factory did not go through with the whole paint job, because you could tell that the silver lining and silver accents that was supposed to be put on are just simply don't look complete. And this issue was echoed again by my friend Tony, wherein he basically decided to just complete the paint himself, because it really does look incomplete. The next issue I feel that needs to be covered is the overall stability and sturdiness of the statue. Once you put up the upper torso on the lower part, you will notice that it does not sit as secure as you would like it to, and that is a concern. But since the robe covers it up well, it gets away with it. The magnets on the hands also are a bit of a concern to me, because while they attach strong, they do feel that they're not as sturdy as I would like them to have been. Another issue I have with the statue is the way the cloak fits onto the statue. What you basically need to do is insert the two metal pins through the cloak, through the upper garment, and into the corresponding hole on the statue. And now it's a bit tricky, and you will inevitably end up scratching the statue a bit as you try to get it in. I feel this could have been done better with magnets, strong magnets, and you would have received the same effect. The chains as well, while done in a simplistic manner and once set, convey the look well. Again, I feel could have been done better, because they feel very cheap considering the value, and not overall in line with the overall look of the statue, as I would have envisaged it, given the cost involved. And finally, I think the gun, while nice, was more of an afterthought, as it does not fit in my opinion. So finally, what do I think about this statue? Given all the issues I have, this is a really tough one. I really wanted to love this statue, and like I said at the beginning of this review, this had some big shoes to fill, especially after the premium format. And bearing in mind the cost of entry, $2,000, I cannot expect less than top quality for the money. Unfortunately, Sideshow have not delivered. This, while nice, is not what you would expect to get for a $2,000 statue. Sideshow has released perfect premium format statues in the past. They have released some very well done legendary scale statues in the past. This just seems like a rush job. Not enough attention was paid to detail, and looks like someone really dropped the ball in terms of QC. And why would they do that is really beyond me. I mean, just take my example. I live in the Middle East. Them having to ship over a replacement statue, pay customs and shipping, okay, is not a wise business decision, because that you could have avoided having checked the quality of these statues up front. Again, because of the price of entry, these are not going to be 2,000, 3,000 statues. I mean, I doubt if they even produced 500 of these, right? So there is simply no excuse for the way this statue was released. I'm really disappointed to say this, guys, but if you are not a huge fan of Doctor Doom, okay, this is one you can actually let slip by. I got it because I like the character in general. I like villains in general, and I bought it to complement my PF. I even have the upcoming PF Doom from Sideshow on pre-order, and this is making me not feel comfortable. How would I rate it? Because of all the flaws, I would give it a 70. Not a must-have, but if you can afford it and you're lucky, you will end up with a good example. Mind you, the flaws that I mentioned will most probably be present, so buyers, be careful. To wrap up, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you'd like, share, comment and subscribe. I really welcome feedback, and I'm always looking for ways to improve my videos. Until I see you next time, this is V8 tuning out.